Greenerwoods, it's Jackie K. Welcome for another edition of Pokemon XG Next Gen. Not sure why I'm here. I'm gonna assume that... Hey, I know what we're doing today. I was just about to say that I'm just gonna be winging it this part. It's at the Cave Pokespot. Different scenery for once. As nice as it would have been to be at Regulum Coliseum again so we get another set taken care of, I do want to go through each set of the Coliseum. We've had so many battles at this Coliseum with Mirabee that a change of pace is probably well appreciated. Is our team ready though, is the thing. Don't see a solid False Swiper, but beyond that, I think we're good to go. So last time on our adventures... Oh, I remember why we're here, because episode before we cleared Cypress Key Lair, and just as I was gonna do the running around, trying to figure everything out, maybe train up my team a bit before progressing the plot forward, Mirabee showed up at this Coliseum, and that's why we were here. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. So I guess first on the agenda is to get one of our Shadow Pokemon back. Oh my, your timing's impeccable. Have I ever shown off what Mirabee says in the cave place, or has it always been at Coliseum? I think this is the first time, outside of mandatory plot progression, we've actually fought Mirabee in here. I certainly won't complain. Let's see how well this track goes, especially with two water types out on the field. Oh, I have Thunderbolt, not Discharge. Whoops. Well, at least Signal Beam is just as good, if not better, for this situation. And wouldn't you know, my Jolteon has that too. To no one's surprise, it has been a little bit since the last recording session, so I don't even remember if I kept my what items I have, if I kept them on. Because I think I might have taken them off and on for a reason. Though, that reason, your guess is as good as mine for that reason. Because it's certainly not coming back to me at this particular moment. Oh man, if only I had Mach Punch. You know, I kind of wonder if I still need Drain Punch with, with the Toxic Orb healing. If I could go back to having Mach Punch just for a little priority. It's food for thought as far as I'm concerned. One thing I do know is that whatever chat Pokemon couldn't ask for a crit at a more better time if I tried. As soon as I finish up this little Kodo, it'll be time to see what we got. Interesting. I just barely see the justification for it. Perfect thing for the mod. Do I go for... I mean, honestly... Play Rough is already slightly... inaccurate. If I actually need Fairy for anything, I do have Swimmer Speed, and so Bug might be the coverage I need, and be worth a little less accuracy for so much more power. Let's try it. I can't remember if I've ever actually used Play Rough for anything besides a situation where I need a neutral damage. Like, I'm not sure if I've ever had a situation where... Oh, just when I was thinking about replacing fighting type moves. Not as solid of an upgrade as I was hoping for, to be perfectly frank. It is technically stronger, but I lose accuracy, and I really like the utility of healing up, even if we have healing. Like, I need something really good to convince me away from that healing secondary effect. And minus 10 accuracy is not a good motivator. Like, I was only thinking about going back to Mach Punch because priority is always nice. Okay, so... no Charizard yet, unfortunate. I will get that Charizard back eventually though. One Shadow Pokemon at a time, one from reclaiming myself from one fumble at a time. I was gonna say, I did go for Spore, right? For some reason I thought I doubled up on it for... That was the weakest move I got, and it still hit way too hard. You know what, this is technically weak. It resists. Well, I mean, like, it resists the electric. Like, I have an idea if we even need to swap it all. In an ideal world, it just goes into this Great Ball right now, and we can move along and have a merry adventure with everything else. Thank goodness. Stop the music, you silly boy. In this situation, you should know that you need to match the rhythms with me. It's all your fault that you found my time. Well, one of the many things I write. Let's address the poison. One of the things that I'm going to be doing on and off for a little bit until we're ready to progress the plot again is Pokesnacks. I think I've gotten just about everything that is worthwhile from a Pokespot, but I still don't know what's up with the whole Raikou thing that the mod was trying to hint. And as of right now, this is my only lead. So I'm just gonna put Pokesnacks out and see if a legendary beast just randomly decides to show up at one instead. If it's not this, then I guess I just need to progress the plot forward until we figure out what's going on with that whole subplot. And I guess the next thing was either more Mount Battle, which would probably be better off in its own video, or if I'm going to... I'm tempted to say Coliseum battles, but I'm thinking maybe I should just wait until Mirror B pops up into them. I was just seeing if there was any more that we needed from Mirror B, and that doesn't seem to be the case. Like next, point I'm trying to get at is next episode or few might be just all over the place as because I know to progress the plot. Maybe I'll do a little plot progressing. We probably need to like go to Gateon Port. What I do know more than anything else is my team needs more levels before we go on to the next major place. Because everyone was way too weak. Oh, I forgot that we already did get Robo Kyogre. I thought we had to have a rematch with Robo Groudon for a extra part it needed or something. Let's at least open up the next plot progression then. Big news, big news. The Robo Kyogre we've been telling you about is finally done. Once Grandpa got down to it and got serious with it, he put together something kind of amazing. Come here, my guy, you gotta listen to Grandpa. If you'll let me, here we go. Like Pierre said, we finally assembled the Robo Groudon. It's really a work of marvel. What's wrong? Is anything the matter? Well, I'll be Cypress Headquarters in Cidark Isles and you intend to go there? Cidark Isles. A place like that, no wonder nobody's found Cypress Base. The currents around the island are so swift and the weather's always storming. That place can't be approached by sea or air. That's certainly true before, but now, however... Oh, I get it, Grandpa. It's a Robo Kyogre, right? Precisely, Pierce. A Robo Kyogre will be able to reach the Isles. Alright, we must prepare to launch a Robo Kyogre. Come on. And that's it. If you're ready to take on the final dungeon of Pokemon XD, I think from here you just... Hey, it sounds like the Battle of Cypress is reaching a critical stage. There's something I would like you to have. Come see me on the ground floor of the lab when you can. if I recall. When you're ready to go, you just hop on the Robo Kyogre and you're free to go. But we aren't doing that yet, and I honestly don't think we're going to be doing it anytime soon. I'm going to take advantage of this opportunity, where I need a few levels anyways, to clean up all the loose ends that we can. Besides, we gotta go back and see what the professor is up to. Got Shadow Pokemon ready to go after all. Glad to see you back. There's something I want to give you. Could you come here, please? That's early you? Now come with me. But first, flavor check. No flavor text. Plenty of flavor textable things, but none available. I think the situation calls for a special solution. There's something here I'd like you to use. Go on, open that box and take what's inside. I swear if the mod changed it away just to make it harder. Ah, here we go. Our game's ovulatory Master Ball. That's a lot more balanced now that the Master Ball glitch doesn't exist, I will give you that. Also, we developed a new kind of ball just for Snake and Shadow Pokemon. They cost a pretty penny though, so this will all we could produce. Oh, there is something new. New ball cranks created for Snake and Shadow Pokemon. What I gotta know, but I don't know how I would find out without spoiling myself. Are these the only 10 shade balls in the entire game? Saying that they're expensive to produce kinda implies that they're rare at the very least. It's amazing, you already snagged 68 Shadow Pokemon. I have a joke, but I'll just say someone snagged away to 68. Oh, I just thought of a better joke, but we're one Pokemon off from that anyway. I didn't even know that you checked our Shadow Pokemon count. I was just talking to you for the giggles. There's a ship in the desert? Don't be silly. The sea's the only place. Madame. Well, I guess while we're here, since this episode's gonna be just all over the place, just tying up loose ends, why not get a few more purifications out of the way? Oh, that's almost all of them. Nice. Always good for an Arcanine to have extreme speed. Nice. Homeclaw. Like Morning Sun, that is definitely something that you would do in the vanilla Pokemon XD. Like that's just a move that you give to a Pokemon like Arcanine. Some of these I can tell are things that like the vanilla game would never do, but the mod is okay with doing to capture a similar feel. But Morning Sun is perfectly on cue for Pokemon XD. It's new and different, but it's not too out there. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the Shadow... Right, it was a Growlithe you got, not an Arcanine. But I wouldn't... So, it's not like you would have an Arcanine in the original game that had Morning Sun, but with things like Roost Cypher and the like, that is right up the same alley. I don't even recall anything that was really tied to the hair cross that was too special. I guess while we're purifying Shadow Pokemon, we're a lot more close to the end than I even gave myself credit for. So it might not be a bad time to figure out a 16 member. It won't matter too much because I'll definitely still be rotating Pokemon in and out. As we get more Shadow Pokemon. But let's go over what we kinda need. I did like the Volt Switch on that Claydol though. If it wasn't for the fact that I already had Donphan on the team, that'd be a good candidate. Like, if at all possible, the 16 member has to be a special attacker. Because we got Jolteon, I could have sworn we had one more. But the point being is our team has a lot more physical attackers than special. Interesting, Bug Buzz. Kinda pushing it, I kinda see it, but like it's not like a loud noise could be described as an explosion, but it's not like literally blowing itself up. It's not gonna complain because it's still a good move for a normal type to have, but it's this is kind of what I mean of the mod kind of pushing the limits of what moves Pokemon can learn. Compared to, I know it's not the craziest thing in the world because Snorlax can learn Explosion. I think only in special events, but it has been an official thing. But I see what they were going for with Snorlax. I'm not sure if I should talk about it because I'm not sure if it's... I wouldn't be surprised if Skuntank could learn Explosion for similar reasons. I'll just leave it at that. What was even on that fortress? You know, when we're all done with this, I should just look at the 5 we have. Because I'll have to do that anyways to try to get a feel for what type coverage we're missing. And go from there. Rock Blast. Screech. Kind of weird to learn a move like that so late into the game. I guess because it's never really a move that I found too useful. Double defense drop, I guess, could be useful in something like this, but it's never really a move that I usually go out of my way for because it's inaccurate and it only just drops the status. Let's see what you got though, Cradley. Iron Defense. Foul Play. Definitely taking a more defensive approach. Does this Cradley have a single physical attacking move to its name? Or attacking move in general? So that was a bit longer than I was expecting, just sitting in there trying to figure out who I want to bring and all that. Definitely going to be something I do think more about off screen. That being said, I can think of a few things to do while we're waiting for the Pokespots to go off and see if anything special happens. As I was poorly alluding to, there's probably more that we can do at Dr. Kamiyukio's place at this point. In fact, maybe I should have saved first beforehand. The new Roboground Supreme, there, it's done, send. Robogroudon of yours no more. Chopin has modified it and upgraded it. Therefore, a rematch is very much desired. Chopin will not lose again. Right, this is going to be the modded version and not the team. Oh boy. I am not sure if I'm ready for this, to be perfectly honest. I do not know how much stronger Robogroudon 2.0 is going to be. Never going to get over how awesome that is, though. Where's my free hacks when I need them? It should be weighted this at least. My god, where the heck is Earthquake when you need it? Is it perfected? But still. Well, Talon Swift, you did your best. But that Tailwind is probably the most productive thing you're gonna do this fight. At least I have Regirock. Wiggle in the Congenerate, but it'll probably just be Earthquake me. Would Robo-Ground be part ground, or because it's a robot would it be pure steel? How come I don't remember if I ever established that? Well, there is a very quick way to find out. Come on now, Swimmer Speed, the price is right. And it's totally not the price of your funeral. If nothing else, some defense drops would probably help this very physically attack-oriented team. Yep, that's a pure steel, baby. No ground in sight. Weird. Decided not to go for the discharge twice in a row. And right. Ground doesn't resist fire. Let's see, but I don't really got any other better option. You know what? At this point, I feel like healing may not be the only option, but it may be an option. That does remind me I need to restock on healing items before we go onward. Probably before going to Mount Battle, but we'll have to see about that one. So, I don't know if I want to dig out my phone and get new conversation topics, especially because I'm a little convinced that I'll need some time to actually focus on the fight. But I will say, in between parts, I've been messing around with my settings, and this episode is kind of the aftermath of all that messing around during Battle Bingo. And I think there was one audio hiccup, but so far things have been going pretty good. Didn't even have to lower the aspect ratio of the footage I'm capturing, so it looks just as good as that first bit of footage that I recorded off the Steam Deck. So nice run. Tempting to go in the Congenerate just to keep it from doing discharges against Swimmer Speed. I feel like that's just inviting. It's got Earthquake. I know it's hiding it. And this is just opening the door for it to go for an Earthquake. I'm actually impressed that level 7... Sorry for bouncing between topics, but I just realized that we almost have this thing down. And I've only used like one lemonade. I'm actually kind of impressed. But yeah. For one, there's that Earthquake that I've been anticipating the entire battle. Oh good. Someone's actually going to get experience off this fight. You know, this is the second time today that I thought, oh boy, wouldn't it be great if I had Mach Punch. Ah well. I'll just swap into Shell Regirock now, so someone gets experience from this fight. But yeah, I'll just, if I don't notice any audio skips in the footage, there's little slowdowns like that. I'm not sure if that's gonna show up in the footage. Oh man, really? I was so convinced that would be the last hit. Either way, it seems like I succeeded in improving the quality, which is by all means fine by me. Yeah, if nothing else, I have a literal seismic toss. That was gonna do the trick one way or another. Oh, I just realized we never actually seen Shadow's Giant in action. Okay. Robo-Groudon... I think I can afford to have a little longer of an episode, especially because I'm waiting for Pokespots to pop up at least once. Let's find a victim to try out Shadow Giant on. Wow, and that's a good chunk of money for that fight, exactly what I needed. So strange, Chobin has upgraded the driver's seat with a reclining back. Was that not enough? Not enough to snatch victory? Chobin in utter shock. And while... as much as it'd be cliched for me to use Gardevoir, I already have a fairy type, but I was gonna say it does cover some options. Also, learning from my mistakes. It's not the end of the episode, but I'm gonna end off the recording just to assure that the footage is good. Because I want to save, just in case my suspicions about the Pokespots have any merit to them. I'll see you all in a sec. Alright, where to first? Okay, got stuff at both the cave and the oasis. I think I'll go to the oasis first because it's lower. Nice. But first, one more save. But now that I actually saved, let's go check out what's at the oasis. Now I'm kind of wondering just how... Well, you ain't no legendary beast, but you are definitely not what I expected to... Well, I guess when you're not expecting a... Dang it, bling it. Just when I got done saying, oh, I think the settings are good. I haven't experienced a single audio hiccup the entire time going through here. And of course, now I have the audio hiccup. What I was trying to say though is, I guess when you're expecting a legendary beast, anything else is unexpected. Gotta say though, I'm impressed that worked. But yeah, even if I wasn't expecting a legendary beast, this did still feel kind of unexpected. Guess who's gotta go get more Pokesnacks. But first, let's see if anything suspicious hanging on this cave. Well, considering I'm pretty sure that's a oasis spawn in the vanilla game, I guess it is kind of suspicious that it's over here. Now I remember why I wanted to do more of these checks, because it really does feel like there's so many more wild Pokemon in these Pokespots than the vanilla game. Which is true, but I'll admit, I thought I was getting to the end of all the wild Pokemon that showed up at the Pokespots. And yet here we are, 2 freshly new encounters in a row. Won't complain, I'll take any opportunity for more new Pokemon, because despite the game flooding me in choices when it comes to Pokemon to put on the team, I'm still kind of on the fence of who would be the best pick for the final team member to round it all out. Which I should decide before doing Mount Battle, just so I could bring them along in case they end up being one of the lower level Pokemon. Was that really the last Great Ball? Didn't think I would need more Great Balls for the rest of the game, but if I'm gonna keep finding wild Pokemon this low in level, Great Balls feel way more cost effective than a nest ball. At least I caught it though. So no beast there. Well, you know, I gotta get more things anyways. And I haven't shown it off on screen in a while, so let's go say hi to the Berry Man. If I realized it's going to be doing this much running around, I would probably have stuffed the Regirock into the purification chamber just to get it to purify a little bit quicker. Speaking of so many more new Pokemon, in between parts I should probably also take some time to completely reorganize our purification chamber setup. Because we probably have enough Pokemon to get like max tempo and optimal flow on all of these Pokemon. Just haven't had a moment to really think about it. Do I have anyone in the daycare? Nala. Oh my god, who? It's bad I don't remember who Nala is. These recording sessions do get quite a bit of time in between them. Oh, Nala! Right, I'm sorry, it's been too long. And you're almost at the same level as Sableye. And I wish I knew your nature. Because if you were a special attacker, I would put you on the team for sure. But, yeah, I don't know why I thought it'd be a good idea to show this. We've been through the song and dance so many times, and nothing really that spectacular came out of it. All I'm doing is just wasting valuable space on my PC. The good news is I got ahead on the recording backlog. The bad news is because I was holding on to older videos until they were released. Space has kind of gotten cramped a little. Here we go. I'll be honest, I was ready to end the episode after some encounters, but just in case things were a little short, I wanted to do one more. So let's check out what's going on with the rock Pokespot. It's probably not Raikou. That's probably not what they were hinting at. Also, I just want to stick some more onto the Oasis one before I forget. Oh, hey! I swear they completely changed the move pool for the wild Pokemon. Because that's 3, and I definitely would have seen a Kelcleon. I definitely would have remembered if we ever gotten a Kelcleon before. Do I just catch it in the nest ball and be on my merry way? Well, let's get Funland out here and put it to sleep at the very least. What a fun thing to swap into. Extra fun. Okay, for a second there I thought we were gonna play the how many times I hit myself in confusion before I do the one attack I want before chucking the Pokeballs game. I mean, if I was able to catch a Persian at full health with a Great Ball, I should be able to catch a Kelcleon, right? Yeah, right. Maybe even in a Pokeball. What else am I gonna use them for? Probably wasn't even worth throwing. Oh! Man, if only Swiper was here. Let's just end things off. I can tell I'm done. Always hesitant to actually get off into tangents because of getting distracted by the main plot. Or plot-related stuff to react to. Maybe today's not a good day to do anything beyond the filler. One way or another though, I think we got enough for this episode. Technically, it wasn't completely a filler episode. Because we did get the final word regarding taking Robo Kyogre out into the final dungeon of the game. We did face off against Robo Groudon, which optional, but I consider important because Chopin. Oh, that's right! Pardon the red flag. I'll go heal, but I want to see what's new in Dr. Kamioko's lab before we head out. Probably not much, but just in case. But spot monitor. But lab. But spot monitor. But PC space. Good lord, they're all gonna go off. This is definitely the wrong side, but I forget if I ever got that treasure chest. Maybe I'll get lucky and much last will be... Well, I can't even say much last correctly today. If that's not a sign to stop, I don't know what is. Oh, there is something new and sparkly on the ground. Guess see you when I get over there. I'm pretty sure it's just Chopin's personal stuff. But temptation is hard to resist. White paper. Read something. Joby's? Oh, I forgot that Joby had a diary. This room are made to look like a red and blue one. They're supposed to work, but Joby's not sure if it's true. Because Chopin said Joby can't. I guess Chopin... Damn. Robo Groudon Spectaculars. No making fun of his greatness. Chopin is not allowed to write in this. Candy's a good singer, and she's really pretty. Joby wishes Joby could be a star like that too. Oh, Joby will get Big Brother taking you to OBNS. Odin BS sees Joby, they'll try to recruit for sure. When Big Brother coming home? Nah, not for as long as it possibly can get. That just takes me back, so... Is it really this one? Because I could have sworn that this process was not... Oh, that's just a quick and easy way back so I don't have to do this entire puzzle over again. I presume. Now, battle CDs aren't in here. Wait, they are, it's just that it doesn't work. Well, hope you all enjoyed the flavor text. Because I'm sure my computer loves all this stalling. We're not even done yet because I gotta see what's at the Pokespots. Nah, I don't need more physical attackers. It's not like a special fire type or special of a type that I don't have already. It's just gonna waltz into my lab for no good reason. And guess who didn't bring Swiper with them? I wouldn't say forgot about Swiper. More so just couldn't handle the pressure of spending more time going into the PC box. I should just knock it out and be on my way if I'm not gonna use it, but the catch it all in me is like, it's a new Pokemon, I gotta catch it. Well, one down, hopefully one more to go. Back over at the cave, it's about to run out. Because someone thought it was more important to check out the lab that totally had a new item that I could use than to go right for the Pokespots before they ate all the snacks away. Kabuto, yeah, another cool one. I'm pretty sure I've actually seen this one before. We'll have to check the box later. You think at the very least I remember to actually swapple, have fun lending the lead for once. Alas. Alright, as we're wrapping up this catch, what do I gotta do? I gotta... Main goals before next part outside of Mount Battle includes the following. 1. Getting all the team members to level 50. 2. Deciding on a 6th team member. 3. Do a few more floors of Mount Battle. And 4. Complete... Well, we'll call this more of a loose goal, but... Complete as many battle bingo boards as possible. Because I just realized that, like... I'm not opposed to doing post-game. I'll probably do at least a little post-game. But if I want to complete all the battle bingo before the end game, this is it. This is assuming I don't take an intermission break in the middle of the dungeon, which it is a big enough dungeon to do so if I really want to, but let's assume I don't. It never ends! It never ends! If I want to get all the battle bingos done before the end of the game, this is it. Oh, it's another Aerodactyl. Well. Here we go for this song dance again. Right now, I'm gonna say at least clear the rest of the intermediate boards before going into the final showdown. To the Dark Isles. What? Blinked out a little bit there. If I'm super ambitious, maybe I'll even do the expert ones. If not, it's not the end of the world if I don't get around to export battle bingo boards until post-game. Now for you. That was my last nest ball. Surely a great ball will be enough on a sleeping Aerodactyl, right? You know what? I've caught several dozen. Let's just end this. I'm sure I have enough Pokemon. Part of my reason I'm so compelled to catch every Pokemon is because in initial XD I would need every Pokemon I get to max out the Purification Chamber. But I think I've caught it enough as is. So let's just put myself out of the misery. No, we'll save Purificating for a different recording session. Next time on Pokemon XG, Next Gen, we'll take on Mount Battle. Everything else I'll probably take care of off-screen or in a Battle Bingo video. Until then, take care.